Hey friends! In this video, I'm going to show you my complete back workout for training your traps, lats, lower back, and mid back. So let's get into it. I didn't film my warm-up this time, but my typical warm-up consists of 2 sets of body weight pull-ups. My goal is to just get blood flow into the muscles, so I do 2 sets of around 7 to 8 reps, and then I'm ready for the main workout. If you can't do a pull-up yet, you can do assisted pull-ups with a resistance band, or push-ups are great too. Exercise number 1 is rack pulls. The setup is the same as a deadlift, except the barbell is about 2 feet from the ground. If you are familiar with deadlifts and good form, you might have heard the term packing your lats. This basically means actively engaging your lats throughout all of your reps. And the same goes for rack pulls. Before I pull the weight up, I am going to push my shoulder blades down and keep them locked in place as I perform the reps. Even though this is an upper body exercise, it is still a hip hinging movement, and the only body part you should be moving is your hips. Another key part of rack pulls is where the barbell is in proportion to your knees. The further the barbell goes below your knees, the more you will target your lower back. If you are still building strength in your lower back, you might want to start with the barbell above your knee and then gradually lower it as you get stronger. I really like this exercise because it's a full back workout. You're getting in your traps, your lower back, your mid back, and your lats as well. I went up in weight for each set, so I started with 10 reps for the first set and then decreased the weight for the next 3 sets. Exercise number 2 is barbell rows. This is one of my favorite exercises for building the lats. I start out with a reverse grip on the barbell and then drive it up to my belly button using my elbows to bring the weight up. I am keeping the rest of my body locked in place while my elbows drive the weight. If you feel like you have to swing the weight up or your arms are doing a lot of the work, then the weight is too heavy. You might be curious as to why I use a reverse grip on the barbell, and the reason for this is because using this method targets the lats primarily while also engaging the biceps. An overhand grip will be activating more of your upper back, and you could even try switching between both types of grips. And I might even give it a go at some point. I am doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Exercise number 3 is seated rows. One of the key things to remember with this exercise is that the range of motion is very short. When I pull the weight to my belly button, I am just pulling it until I am sitting up straight. I might lean back a little bit past that, but it's a very slight lean. As I bring the weight down, I am just going a few inches past my knees. That day, I decided to do a reverse drop set where I start with a light weight and then increase the weight by 5 pounds or so for each set while lowering the reps. I started off with 12 reps, then 10 for the second set, 8 for the third, and then finally 6 for the last set. Exercise number 4 is shrugs on the trap machine. I actually tried a drop set for the first time on this machine, and it left me so sore the next day. I highly recommend it if you want a killer trap exercise. So I'm starting with a heavy weight and doing as many reps as I possibly can, and then my friend helped me drop the weight for each set. I took 5 pounds off for each set, which isn't that much, so if you want a challenge, try not to take too much weight off. You can probably do more than you think you can. But the key to drop sets is to go to the max, so you want to keep lifting until you can't lift that weight anymore. Another important thing to remember about this exercise is you are pulling with your traps and not your shoulders. Your shoulders will come up, but it should come from lifting the traps. If you roll your shoulders back and keep them locked in place, it will be easier to pull with the traps. And I can make a whole other video on shrugs and proper form if people are interested. So that's it for this video. Remember to stretch afterwards and give your body a well-deserved cool down. I hope you learned something new, and let me know in the comments if you tried any of the exercises. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.